What is up, everybody? To Wilverse TV here today. So, Kotaku is trending right now on Twitter. They are in a lot of controversy because they said pretty much. Well, I guess it's pretty cool that Twitter gives you in a summary, but it says video game website Kotaku publishes a scathing review of Xcom Legends, a previously unannounced mobile game from 2K, which recently launched in select territories. And this is what they said exactly in the article. They said 2K very quietly launches new XCOM game that looks like S. And people are not liking it. It has profanity in the headline. People are not feeling that. Which most people will say, like most people will review a game and say this that game that they don't like. They say it's either garbage, trash, I don't know, it's bad, terrible, awful, all these different synonyms. But then they use profanity in their headlines. I guess that's what's got people going. But is getting people to talk about their websites. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's like all these different controversies that Kotaku keep having is getting people to actually click on the articles because it's like people are talking about it now. So I don't know how I feel about this because like usually when games are awful, people just say they're awful, and I don't see what the big difference is between somebody saying it's awful or just using a synonym of profanity, saying it's saying the same thing. Whether you say it looks like S or you say it's awful or terrible, you're saying the same thing pretty much. So I don't know. People are figuring out about this and how rude Kotaku is. And it's like it's the same thing. You say the game is garbage. You say the game is terrible. You give it an awful score. Then it's like it's the same thing. So I don't know. Like some people are saying, let me just click on it. Just click on it and see what people are saying about it. Like this is a game I don't care about. I don't care about mobile games. It's kind of like most people don't care about mobile games. Usually when it's like one of these events where like games are announced and it's like a game looks really interesting, then they find out it's a mobile game, they usually lose interest in it instantly. So it's just like people really care about this mobile game, but I guess they just feel that Kotaku was extremely rude by how they're putting this. So I don't know. So let's see what people are saying. This says, yo, this could have been worded differently to show criticism while also showing a shred of professionalism. But I know y'all know about that. Okay. I don't want to be that B, but this is pretty unprofessional. Like, negative reviews are fine. Most of my reviews are unfortunately negative. I always get them in the list for review, but I never called a game S in writing, especially not a headline or a teaser. Gamers love to hate and dunk on games until a journalist does it. Yeah, because like the average conversation that gamers have if a game is garbage or not, if it's good, if it's bad, it's like they just use a different synonym, but it causes that much controversy because they use the actual synonym, like say the game is S, so it's like S. So, I don't know. Because an actual business is supposed to try and be an objective entity that doesn't go out of its way to S talk. You can delete this and still apologize to 2K. I don't know if they really need to apologize. I mean, I don't know, man. That's like, I don't know. It's like literally the whole website is get people to click, to go to their website and click on the articles. It's supposed the headline's supposed to get you to go there. So I don't know if they in the wrong in this one. It's like, what's the difference between them saying the game is F and S and saying the game is extremely terrible, the game is absolutely awful, no one should play this game? What's the difference? It's like, what's the difference? I don't know. Um, Folks, stop being outraged. It's a crappy looking microtransaction laden mobile game. And the game, like people who are into this type of game, it says like a crappy looking game anyways. Or if I say it look like crap, what's the difference between me saying crap, crappy looking is the same, it's synonymous for S, looking like S, it's synonymous, the same thing. It's just that this this is like the more sugar-coated version of saying what you said with the art, what the Kotaku writer said. So, stop being outraged is a crappy looking microtransaction laden mobile game that bears out the thinnest veneer of XCOM. It is a funny headline that you're a fan of the tactical series. It's very likely you're not going to be thrilled by this one. Play it if you want. It's the unprofessionalism and crass nature of the headline rather than its content that have people upset. For the first time in ages, Kotaku writer says, as it is, gotta respect someone calling out an S mobile game that's bluntly well done. So some people respect Kotaku just saying it's an S game. A lot of people are not happy about, I guess, Kotaku talking about this, saying it's rodent like that. Let's see. Then they say people get mad about this article when the same author at Kotaku writes articles like this. Oh, but $1 billion company who fills their games or microtransactions Getting their game called bad is where we draw the line. Okay. Not saying there's nothing wrong with the headlines at all, just that it's just saying it's funny to blow up and defend a huge company when there's clear proof that there is not that serious. Another example. That Give the Extra Body commercial was fantastic. Okay. I don't know, man. Me personally, I'm not outraged. I mean, I was like, it's literally they just it's like you could literally be saying the same thing, just wanted to word different. I mean, I don't know. It's like that Kotaku isn't like the average like IGN or like these GameSpot, these other ones. Like they're definitely more. They were definitely like they'll say the same thing, but they'll definitely say it like in a toned down, sugar coated way. But Kotaku, I guess they can do what they want, and it's like this is a free country, so I mean, I don't know what the big problem is. I mean, if you don't like it, just don't go to their website. Or what it's doing, or it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, triggering people about how blunt it is, and people are going to the website and talking about it. So I don't know. So I'm kind of serious what people are saying in quote tweets. Let's see. That'll do, big. That'll do, pig. This headline is too much for me. Even after they edit the actual headline on the site, after all the backlash, this can't be rewarded. Unfollow Kotaku. Who is that sister that you're gonna unfollow Kotaku that you was actually following? I'm not gonna unfollow Kotaku. I was like, I don't care that much. I don't give a F when people say this is a funny headline. 2K quiet launches their new Xcom game and looks and plays like us. That's pretty funny. Man, that one tweet about the new direction Kotaku was taking with write articles seems kind of right because whatever EIC is letting loose is letting these supercharged articles get through needs to be dealt with. People are really mad about this. Jeez. Uh-uh. You could have just said the game was not that good, but everyone says the game is not that good. So who's going to actually click on that article? You got to stand out. I mean, they aren't wrong. The game does look like us. I mean, I haven't seen the game, but I'm pretty sure if I look at a trailer of this game, I'm probably gonna think the same thing. So we're mad at Kotaku when we're all thinking the same thing. This game looks like crap. It's like okay. The people complaining about professionalism have never seen the monkey pissing the pitchfork review. Okay. Man, this dude said F Kotaku. Jeez. Why are people mad at Kotaku for this? The headline is 100% true. LMFAO. The only actual argument I'm saying against them is the headline is a mean, and like no F and S, they're mean. That trailer looks like a hot pile of garbage. So I wonder if people would have said, I wonder if Kotaku would have did a review saying the original Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4 runs like S, um, or it looks like S. If they had said the same thing about Cyberpunk 2077, people be angry about that because I guess that would have been like everybody else would have been okay with it because everybody else was saying the game looks like us. I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I'm just wondering, like, why? It's kind of weird that people are so outraged about this. Really? Like, who? I don't know. Why are people getting butt mad? Why are people getting butt mad? That's the first time I heard that. It's usually butt hurt. Okay. Over predatory trash gotcha game wearing an XCOM suit being called out on his us. You want them to be objective was objectively us. Okay. Don't understand the hate at all. A cash grab mobile gotcha every S stain game being called S is the right move. Okay, so it's definitely a mixed reaction. Like some people are okay with Kotaku writing this article like this. And some people are saying it's like extremely awful. They should be canceled. They want to cancel Kotaku because of this headline. So definitely interesting. So many people are calling this article unprofessional and uncalled for, but I see it as refreshing and honest and not a fake a review. Yeah, it's too many everything is awesome journalists or just like video game personalities in the industry, man. They don't want to ruffle any feathers. They want to say anything that's going to make people offended. It's like, that's not what true journalism is, man. I mean, honest, that's not what journalism is. It's like, especially you do like the political side of things. This is just video games and people are just upset. Like, jeez. Journalism is supposed to make everybody feel happy and everything is awesome. It's supposed to be like the honest truth. Kotaku does that and people are just upset about it. So I don't know. People are upset that Kotaku's is finally doing some real journalism. That's all I was just saying. I was just saying that like they doing real journalism is not supposed to make people feel happy. I mean, sometimes it does, but it's supposed to. Usually, it makes a lot of people pissed off. It's like people report on stuff that be really going on. It's like don't get me wrong, this game was positively awful, but you can't deny that this is some sort of rhetoric that you would call toxic entitlement. if your audience did it. People are having meltdowns because of headlines that says as LOL, who here is getting hurt? I'm pretty sure people if this wasn't even a controversy, let's just pretend that this wasn't even a controversy. People probably describe this game as looking like crap. And it's like crap is literally the same thing as saying it's a synonym, it's a synonym for saying S. So I don't get the big deal. Well, it looks like S not gonna lie. They finally went out and told the truth, and people are mad. It seems like it. So tell us how you really feel. No, it's okay. You want to know. Man, why are gamers so toxic and mean to developers, mainstream gaming journalism? Okay. If you think Kotaku was in the wrong for posting this, you're lame. I have game dev friends, and if they make something else, I tell them, expect them to tell me when I make something that is garbage. Okay. Based and factual. Why are people mad at this? Maybe hear me out. The game really does look like us. I have seen nobody say this game looks good, so this is pretty interesting. But they're extremely pissed off at Kotaku. That is funny. To be fair, the game does look like us. LMAO. LMAO, this is a new one. It's funny to me that the game is awful by all metrics. Microtransactions, latent gotcha that barely has anything to do with XCOM, but because it's Kotaku calling them out, people can't decide whether the article is good or bad. It's weird. It's a weird word. It's a weird world when YouTubers are acting more professional than some of these outlets. I mean, I guess professional or sugarcoating it or being like, don't want to ruffle any feathers. I guess I don't know. So I'm gonna include it right here. Definitely gonna see your thoughts on this story. This is definitely an interesting thing, interesting topic because people are really like legit upset at Kotaku, and people are probably saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing as Kotaku, but they just don't like the headline has a profanity in it. So I don't know. Everyone see your thoughts below on this situation. You think Kotaku should have been they should have been a little nicer the way they said it, or I don't know. Maybe you think it's just how real journalism should be. Let me know down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.